Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl G's Louise, back with another download. I wanted to share something that I was thinking about, because Polly Santo show. That's all it is. Trying to get it right and popping for us. Cleanse our area. Cleanse me for my day. But I was just thinking back, right? Because life is to be lived forwards and understood backwards. So it's a lot of stuff that you went through in your life. We went through, me. And you probably didn't catch, the lesson, or you didn't understand why something was happening to you, or you like, everything's happening to me, So I was thinking, all suffering comes from resisting change. I feel like a lot of us at times, me too, and I want you to know, when I'm talking on these videos, I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm talking to me. Like, helping y'all helps me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sharing my thoughts, sharing my downloads. It's nothing other than that. That's it. I just want to talk, and I want us to talk, and I want to share the things that I have to say, That's it. But yeah, a lot of times I think that we are knowing that we're supposed to be doing something and we don't do it. And unknowingly, because some people are so used to being unhappy or so used to being in turmoil or torment or poverty, whatever it is that's your situation is right now. Everybody's on different playing fields right now, even though we all go through the same things as human at different times. We all at one point or another experience the same emotions that another person does at one point or another. You might not be going through it right now, but you either will or have. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like your transparency on a subject or a thing that happens on an experience in your life, it is to be shared, I feel like, so you can help somebody else, come up out of their hell or whatever's going on with them. Because we create what we, our surroundings, our life, and each day that you wake up is a new day to create something new that you didn't have going before or yesterday or last week, So it's just like, for example, like your own, okay, so I said all suffering comes from resisting change. So let's just say you have a bad foot and then your foot gets worse. And then it just keeps getting worse. And it's like, what you need to do. Even if you don't quite know, you can go and reach it. Because at this point, I mean, come on, everything is in the palm of your hand. You Google everything, anything. So at this point, there's some things that need to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just keep doing what it is that you're doing right now to get to where you're trying to go and keep doing the same exact thing. Like, literally, if you see that the environment that you put your body in has led you to having foot pain or hip pain or whatever, because your body is reacting to its environment. That's all it's doing. High blood pressure, whatever name they want to put on it, your body is literally reacting to whatever environment that you have put it in. So the suffering that comes is because it is the pain. Like, you're going through physical pain because you refuse to make a change and do things that you're supposed to do that's going to make your life better. That could be business. That could be in a relationship. If you know You know, there's an elephant in the room. It's an awkward silence with you and your partner, and you trying to talk, and I mean, you trying to, like, you know, sweep it under the rug and act like nothing's happening. If there's something that needs to be addressed, you need to address it. Otherwise, you're going to be suffering on the inside, trying to figure out what's wrong with them. And it's all different forms of suffering. You know what I'm saying? What you can stand is up to you. But me personally, I don't want to suffer no more. I done did all that shit. I don't want to do that shit. And, you know, literally, God is waiting on you. Like, he wants to bless you. Trust me, he want to bless you, but he not gonna give you nothing that you're not ready for. You got to get ready. And whether you believe that or not, it is what it is. I know it. I lived it. I went through it. I've been at the bottom. Why would you? This doesn't feel good. It don't feel good, right? This thing, if you can't come up with nothing else, and if you can't confirm nothing else, you can confirm that right now, where you stand right now, you don't feel good, right? So if you don't feel good in that space, why in the world wouldn't you do something, anything, to start changing it? Now, I'm not saying that it's easy to make changes, because look, I know it ain't. Like, I know it's not. Like, to change your diet is challenging. To stop drinking so much is challenging. If you smoke, whatever it is that you do and you do too much of it, and it's possibly holding you back, or whatever relationship you're in, a person that you deal with, or people that you deal with, if you know that they're toxic and you know they some bullshit or they don't have your best interest, why do we sit there and just be with these people still? Why? Have you ever been smoking a blunt and you just sitting there and you like this when I was young. I ain't gonna, this has not happened recently, just trust me. But I'm just, because I have discerned, I know exactly who the people that I like to be around, the people I don't. There's no way, unless I have to be around you in a room with you for a certain amount of time out of being cordial, I'm not gonna just willy-nilly and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go. No, if I don't like your energy, if I know that we don't mesh, I'm not gonna be around you. Like, that's crazy. But how many times, even when it's mostly when you're a child, you engage in activities that you wouldn't normally, based off of the crowd. You know, you're like a little follower. You like, I'm sitting here smoking a blunt with somebody I don't even like them. But I'm just smoking a blunt with, like, it just be like, man, as humans, we literally do this to ourselves. I mean, seriously, just walk in your truth. You know, if you feel this way, feel that way. If you want to go towards something, go towards something. You know, if you want to, and that's people, places, and things, you know, whatever it is, you need to have discernment and try to make the proper changes in your life so you can get where you're trying to go. If you want to stand still, then by all means, stay where you're at, keep doing what you're doing, you know, but I think that all suffering comes from resisting change. And I just think that, you know, we have to do a lot better with doing the work. I mean, think about how rewarding it is and how good you feel once you've done something that was for the betterment of yourself, not another person, you. Even when you building up your children, you know what I'm saying? And your mouth, whatever you say, you got to be careful, because really that stuff comes into fruition. It really does. And people like, oh, I'm broke, I'm poor. Like, no, I'm not. Oh, I'm about to be in survival mode. No, not me. I'm not claiming that. Well, survival mode. I don't be in that. I live in abundance. My children live in abundance. My life is good. My kids are going places. We are good. You know, you're good. Speak life over your husband if he's not acting right. Speak like, especially if if you need to leave him, leave his ass. But I'm just saying, and her, if she's toxic, if he's toxic, I mean, you know the difference between a king and a queen. If queens aren't toxic, they build their men up. But some of y'all don't want queens. We too much, but it's all good. But yeah, so I'm just saying this to say that if there's some changes that you need to make, it's almost insane that you don't do it. And when you do it, even if it is hard, it's going to be so rewarding. Trust me. Even if it is hard, because guess what? It's harder to stay in that space that you're in and just live out your life and go to the grave, not living. Because Drake said it. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. Make sure you live in your life, y'all. Thank you for all those who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, I appreciate your donations. Please energetically donate to the channel by clicking the like button and the subscribe. I love y'all.